Yes, I am posting yet another video about Judge Hannah Dugan. This is the gift that keeps on giving for me. Um, Her boss, Chief Judge Carl Ashley, has come out and stated his legal opinion of what the policies are for the courthouse. And it turns out that this now suspended judge, yes, he had to suspend Judge Dugan, and on top of that, he has had to come out and say what was going on with the courthouse, which is that it's an open space, it's a public space. So she did wrong. So let's let you hear what he and the DA had to say about this.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
Well, now to our other big story. Right now, leaders are weighing on exactly what's next for Milwaukee County's justice system after the arrest of Judge Hannah Dugan.
She's accused of trying to help a man escape federal immigration enforcement. We have live coverage of the community firestorm surrounding this story.
But first, let's get going with Jason Calvi live after taking your questions to county leaders today. Jason?
Well, Mary, that big question is who's going to be handling Dugan's cases inside the Milwaukee County Courthouse. We have the answer now. It's a retired judge coming back to fill in for her as she deals with this federal charge. In just a few weeks, she's going to be down the road at the federal courthouse for her own criminal matter. Milwaukee County leaders are grappling with what's next for courthouse security after the arrest of Judge Hannah Dugan inside.
We are all concerned about how it transpired. That's not a comfortable situation for any person to have an experience like that, and whether that process was necessary or not. So I'm not going to go any further than that.
The criminal complaint says Eduardo Flores Ruiz was in Judge Dugan's court, accused of domestic violence, when the feds showed up to arrest him. Dugan's accused of escorting Flores Ruiz and his attorney out through a non-public area of the courthouse. Agents say they had to chase him down to arrest him. Milwaukee County's Chief Judge Carl Ashley is still working on a policy about how to handle federal immigration agents in the courthouse. When do you expect to have that policy in place?
Well, we're working on it again now, so hopefully soon.
No timeline right now. This isn't about speed. This is about getting a policy done the correct way. We're talking about the courthouse, which is a public building. Let's be very honest about that. And so our hallways are public. What happens in those courtrooms is a different situation.
In a perfect world, we would have the opportunity to have a courthouse where people would never have to worry about coming there for their activities. But the reality is there are legal parameters which allow the government to effectuate warrants, and we're not going to interfere with that.
Milwaukee County's district attorney says he's not helping with that draft policy. He adds the national immigration crackdown is not impacting his work.
We often never know what the status of anyone is related to our cases, and so our approach remains the same as it would for any other case.
For now, national attention stays focused on a Milwaukee County judge. And former Republican Governor Scott Walker says the legislature should remove Dugan from office. I talked with Republicans about that issue today. They said it's a little too early. They want to see this court case play out. We're live in Milwaukee tonight. Jason Calvi, Fox 6 News.
All right, Jason, thank you.
I am all for, if you're violating the law, that you go to jail. Now, I am exactly the kind of person that says that we have too many laws, but in this case, this is a valid law. This person who is in her jail for domestic abuse, she helped him evade lawful arrest. How? And as Pam Bondi has said, this endangered the law enforcement agents that had to go after this guy. This endangered him because if he did something stupid, he could have gotten hurt. And she was rightfully arrested. This is a valid crime, no matter how you look at it. I don't think that you should be able to, in any way, shape, or form, get rid of arresting or a law that states that you should not aid you go to jail if you aid and abet criminals. That's what she did. She was arrested for it. It was not a political stunt. She violated the law. It is a valid law that states, locals, and feds all have. And hey, she screwed around and, well, effed around and found out. Bafo. Well, now you're hearing, hey, policies in the courthouse state that you have no right to help criminals evade the law. So, yeah, I'm liking this. I don't know what your opinion is, but I'm liking it. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Well, hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.